Welcome to another week of Fitness Banjo. I am Andrea. I am a Walt Disney World cast member. So show you what it's like working for Disney. And I also show you my running journey, which I do run Disney and whatever little races I can find in between. And crochet, which here's some of my little friends here. But we are starting off this week very slow without any runs. It has been so hot already. We're only in the beginning of May, and if if you're not running at like say 5:36 a.m., it's toasty, and I'm already working enough out in the heat. So taking the time right now to just straighten the house, which is kind of a disaster right now while Andy is working, and so far I have gotten this far. I have folded and straightened the blankets, which Lorelai has already found her spot for the day. You nice and comfy there? She is. So today's Tuesday. Yesterday had the day off, and my husband was off too, so we got to spend the day hanging out. Sunday was Mother's Day. I worked, so happy belated Mother's Day to everybody. And I got myself another little Grogu. Isn't he precious? So I just collect all the Grogus that I can find. And to also add to my collection, my stepdaughter sent me a little Grogu pop-out card. So isn't he cute? He's got his little butterfly. But interesting thing last night, so in Florida, who knew that we had bears? So we're taking the dogs out last night to do their nightly thing before bed, and there was like trash all over the street, and I was like, that's not a raccoon. It has to be something bigger. And Lorelai was going crazy, and so was Luke. And I kept telling my husband, I'm like, there's something out here and we need to hurry. So he just kind of downplayed it, and he went across the street with Luke. I went inside and I was like, come on, let's go, let's go. And he's shouting bear, and I'm like, what? Where? And he's like, bear, big boy. And I'm like, get in here, get in here. So we get in the house. This is what we found looking out our front window. So Yogi is back. So today is going to be one of those days that it is going to be either extremely long, depending on where my assignments are going to be today. The weather is lots of rain. So I just took the puppies out because I'm getting ready to head out myself, and it was starting to rain. And then looking at the weather for the remainder of the day is absolutely awful. So, oh, so excited. When we have assignments outside, we cannot shoot in the rain unless we're with a character inside. And if you're at an outside deployment, you pretty much are stuck sitting inside until the rain stops, until you can actually get your camera out. So that's why I say it could be a really long day. Last Saturday was one of those days, and nothing is worse than struggling to get your earring in. But nothing is worse than just sitting there as the clock ticks or the rain decided to go away. Why will this not go in my ear? Now that I had to re-pierce my ear, basically. So I'm heading out. Why is this? What is happening? Okay. So about to head out. I'll let you know how the day goes and if the weather is like it says it's going to be, which it probably is. Lorelai says hi on this Saturday morning. So somehow we have made it to Saturday. I have not got any runs in this week. I am working today. I have a travel agent meeting starting just a few minutes. But I got some yarn yesterday. So hopefully I can get in some crochet projects. So let me show you what I have. All right, so I picked up some blue, some red, and some white because we are in May. And this July is the 250th anniversary of America. So I am hopefully going to make some fun little things with that. But this is my whole yarn haul. Yeah, I don't have much. I do have some safety eyes here. I got some little fluffy colors. I have some undone projects. It was supposed to be a hat. Yeah, don't look at that. But that's what I have. So I'm going to see what I can do with these three colors. So I haven't been able to do any runs. We went, what day is it? Saturday. Okay, so Wednesday we went to Busch Gardens in Tampa, and we went on 4 new to us coasters, and as much fun as they are, apparently mid 40s, the body is like, no. So for 2-3 days, my neck has been like sore and stiff. So I have not ran. That's why. So I've been eating like a college student or whatever. I've been eating like organic Pop-Tarts in the morning. My meals are all wacky because of my work schedule. So today, Andy is working. I made myself a nice little breakfast here. And like I said, I'm just going to get a few things done. Hopefully tomorrow I can get a run in because we just got to get some runs in. Finally made it out on a run and it sucks. I have very tired sore legs from work and it is hot. It is getting hotter earlier. I just am not sleeping well. So I don't know if it's the whole perimenopause. I don't know. I tried taking melatonin gummies before bed, and that hasn't seemed to help either. So we're just gonna try to get this run in and see how far we get. It's definitely going to be a short one today. It is so hot. My head is killing me. So I was reading in Jeff Galloway's book about water running. So maybe I'm going to try that tomorrow. See if that helps the legs a little bit. But I'll show you the lovely results of this run as soon as it's over. A little more to go for a mile. And with that 1 mile, we are ending this video here. So I really hope I can get back into getting my distance. I don't care about how fast. I just need to get the legs back because with Run Disney, the 10K is coming up in October and it's gonna get here super fast. So that's just the main goal is I'm doing a charity bib. I just want to be able to run the race, complete it, you know, walk around style. But at this point, we are not even close. But every step forward is progress, so we're gonna stick with that. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.